Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to Salam Media this beautiful, rather warm Jummah afternoon. It is now 31 minutes past 3 Central African time, and we are doing another review by Riz. If you guys do not know about my segment, it's all about building Muslim businesses. Whether you are a strong business owner with a really good, strong brand, or you are a build up, startup, house based business, this is for you. This is to just build up Muslim businesses and just create awareness and connect Muslims to Muslim businesses. So, Alhamdulillah, this is a fantastic platform for anyone that wants to be featured. If you would like to be featured on my segment, you're welcome to roll into the DMs there. You will find me on Instagram, Rizzy_D. That's RAZEE_D. You're welcome to WhatsApp me as well on my WhatsApp number. It's 084 505 9145. 084 505 9145. So if you feel that you would like to feature next on our segment, please do make sure you drop us a message and let us know. We would like to feature all Muslim businesses and connect each other so that we can start building each other as an ummah, inshallah. So, another reason why you should be tuning in to reviews with Riz is obviously there's a lot of giveaways up for grabs. Inshallah, keep an eye out on our Salam Media Lifestyle platform, and we're going to be doing the announcement for the winner for Q's Crystal Candy. So, Q's Crystal Candy obviously had a lovely box available. You needed to send your answers to this WhatsApp number on screen. For all our audio listeners, it was 061 766 0355. That was the competition entry. So we will soon be announcing the winner of Q's Crystal Candy. Crystal Candy was Japanese candy, which is trending at the moment. And we've got a lovely giveaway box. Do make sure you keep an eye out over there. Today's review, however, we are going to talk about Relish. So, Relish is a brand new hotspot. It's opened up just under a month ago and it's taken Instagram by storm. With building up for over 9,000 viewers or followers at the moment, in a matter of short time, it's an absolute honor to be chatting about Relish. We also do have an exclusive with the executive chef, Mohammed Patel, that will be coming up a little bit later after our break. So do stay tuned for that as well. Okay. So I just want to share a little bit more about the brand from the brand's perspective. Relish is a halal brunch oasis. They have who they are and what they do. Please do make sure you go through and check them out. There's all these videos that you're seeing flashing is part of what they play in their store. Not going to give too much. I'm going to give more of my personal um, review of what I experienced, but they share that they are a oasis, a spot, a relaxation. What I loved about it is that it's really captured both millennials, Gen Zs, mums, business owners. This is a new hangout, and I absolutely love that it's open 24/7. But we'll get to that a little bit later, inshallah. Okay. Now we're going on to one tricky part about Relish is that they are busy. Alhamdulillah, guys. The support for Relish has been absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and it shows. This is something that I found a little bit tricky was the parking. So I'm going to show you guys a bit of what you can expect from the parking as well. There is a parking lot about 1 block away. So if you do struggle with parking, you can park a block away and walk. It will be good for you because you will be overeating. So as you can see, Relish is based within Minty's tires as well as the Astron garage. A peep at the outside seating area. We'll get more into that. And if you see this guy, stop him because he's the designated car guard. His name is Humphrey. And if there is a parking available, he'll point you to it. Everybody, this is Humphrey, and he's the designated parking guard here. He does an excellent job here at Relish. Humphrey, tell us a bit about Relish.
Relish is a good place where you can come with your family and have a good time, enjoy yourself.
That was Humphrey. He's really quite helpful for getting the parking. But like I said, if you are struggling with parking here, there is a parking space available about one block away. Walking will definitely be good for you. Like Humphrey said, you can come through with the family. It's a really nice place to enjoy yourself. I'm going to talk a little bit about the layout for the restaurant itself before we get into the actual convenience. So this is Relish outdoor seating area. I love this the most because it definitely has that street vibe, street cafe. It oversees the garage area as well as the streets, the buzzing, the hustle. I absolutely loved this um, part of it. Not sure why the video is not showing any of the other. Okay, so the video, if you can see the background of the video, you can see the stairs. I'm not sure why the video is translating this way, but you can see I'm actually walking up the stairs. And over here, you can see the upstairs area, beautiful as well. If you are somebody who's a little bit more shy and you know it's a little busy, the upstairs area is something that I would definitely recommend. And they have an outdoor upstairs area as well. Okay. Not sure what happened with my videos there. They put it as an overlay. Okay, so that was our layout. We're going to talk a little bit more about obviously the convenience store. So Relish is not just the restaurant. There's also the convenience store, which is it's a quick stop, garage stop, but it's one that went to private school for sure. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of the of the about to get some pizza and I'm meeting all the pizza chefs. What's your name?
My name is Gifted, pizza man.
And you?
Hi, my name is Chico, the chef.
And you?
Hi, my name is Francisco.
Guys, I want to try a pizza here from Relish. What's your favorite? What should I try?
The favorite pizza that is selling a lot is the very chicken.
Piri piri chicken.
Selling a lot.
It's a popular one.
Popular one, yeah.
What do you think is the best pizza here?
The best pizza here is a prawn pizza.
Prawn?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your recommendation for us?
Chicken peri.
Also chicken piri piri. It looks like the chicken piri piri is very popular. So we're gonna take a peep and see how they actually make the pizzas here at Relish. Okay, there seems to be a video missing from my videos, but do keep an eye out. We will be sharing it on our socials for you to just show you guys a little bit more of the convenience store. I'll just share it with our audio listeners for their benefit. So you have your traditional garage quick grabs like your meat, like your braais, your braai items, but they also have a really beautiful luxe variety of items, some really cool ice cream tubs like your Oreo ice creams, and they have luxury chocolates as well. What I really like about Relish is they are the emergency gift buyers way out. So they have flowers, they have Lego for children, they have amazing imported chocolates, imported sweets. So if you want to do something nice and you didn't have the time to actually plan a gift, Relish is definitely a spot for you to go. Just wait for us to share it on our socials. We'll be sharing it on Salam Media Lifestyle, and I will share it on restaurant reviews as well. We're going to take a peep at how they make the pizza. So I went there before and I ordered a roasted vegetable. Absolutely loved it. Was really impressed by the flavors of the roasted veggie. So I thought, let me go back and try out a good margarita pizza. Obviously, depending on the toppings and preferences of each person, that's the type of pizzas you'll go for. But I thought a good way to actually review how good is the relish pizza was to go in and try a good margarita pizza. So here, as you saw, they actually cut the pizza dough by hand. There's only one size pizza available, but you can decently get through one pizza with two people. It's made with the mozzarella. They've got the sauce. They make it into the clay oven. Here we go. The clay oven is absolutely beautiful. It's made with mosaic, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the aesthetics. If it's not busy, you can get your pizza within 25 minutes, but be ready that it does get busy, especially over the weekends. This was done over a weekday. So you can if it's for a quick grab over the weekday, they're not busy. It took 25 minutes to make this pizza. So there you can see they're topping it up with fresh basil as well. I learned a trick when I went to Relish the first time round. There's a spot where they actually keep their cutlery. So you need to go through to that spot. You'll see they have their knives, forks, their sugars, their spoons, and then you will find this chili oil over there. You need to drizzle a little bit of this chili oil on your pizzas, no matter what flavor you choose. This is amazing. And here is the cheese pull. If you guys are not following us on our visuals, please do check us out. We are live on YouTube. We are on our X. We are as on Facebook as well. So that was an epic pull. My verdict on the margarita pizza, I loved that it was a nice thin base. It was cooked really well. The cheese was generous. It was really tasty. I loved the flavor of the sauce, and of course they didn't overdo the basil, but they were very generous as well. You can find like one basil leaf per slice for sure. So that was the pizza. And now we're going to speak to a lovely lady who is also a chef in the kitchen. She does more on the eatery side because there's not only pizzas. I do believe the pizzas are not to be missed from Relish. It's my absolute favorite. But we're going to talk to a chef and get some of her recommendations for regards to the eatery section as well.
Nsiki Nonsikelelo Mene. I work here at Relish. I'm one of the chefs.
Okay, as one of the chefs here, what are your recommendations? We checked out the pizza, we ordered a margarita, we're going to try it out in a bit. But there's a whole eatery here.
Yes.
What is your favorite? What's your recommendations for us?
Oh, so we have pastas, we have burgers and pizzas, like you say, and we also have our pastry section. So what I would eat every day, all day, I would eat everything because everything is absolutely nice.
Do you have a favorite?
Is perfect.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes, I do. I do actually. I have my pasta, which is my chicken alfredo and arrabbiata pasta. Perfect. Also seafood pasta. Our seafood pasta is to die for.
Okay.
So I would recommend everything. And our burgers, we have our wagyu, our angus, which is our classic cheese burger. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I did hear from Chef Mo, who we'll be chatting to a little bit, that the burgers are doing really well. It's quite popular from the menu. And I personally got recommended by a Gen Z to try out the shish kebab, but I'll have to go back for that, inshallah, another time. The first time I went through, I did try out the arrabbiata pasta that the other chef was talking about. Really tasty. And this time I thought, why not try a different pasta? So we tried out a pesto pasta, and I've got a behind the scenes of making this pasta for you guys. So I'll check this out. I love the fact that they were so open to allow me to go through and check out the kitchen. I can vouch for the cleanliness. I can vouch for everybody wearing the gloves. Everything is so prepped, so ready, prepared. And I loved that they were so, obviously it's not for everybody. It's because we want to show and join Muslim communities to see that this is what's going on in the kitchen. Everything was prepped, everything was well done. They really know what's going on in the kitchens. So a little bit of patience, because I can guarantee that they are working as fast as you can. They sauteed some red onion, and then they add some cocktail tomatoes. They added some olives as well, sliced up buttered olives. That was some secret spicing. I have no idea what it is. So something I would like to share with regards to the pesto pasta I had this time, as well as the arrabbiata pasta that I tried out last time. Obviously, when I saw it's Chef Elmo Mohammed Patel, I did expect, this is not green masala, guys. This is the pesto. Don't worry. This is the pesto sauce. Yeah. So going back to what I was thinking, obviously thinking, he's one of us, and expecting more Indian authentic palates. Sorry, rather more of what our Indian palate is used to. But I was quite surprised. It's not strong. It's not spicy. It's got a different taste. We'll chat a little bit later to Chef Mohammed and see what was his inspirations behind the tastes and what he was hoping to get. But it was definitely not your ginger garlic masala, your dana, your jiro. That's definitely not the taste that you're getting out of there. Whether it was the pesto pasta that we cooking up here, or it was the arrabbiata pasta that I tried out last time. So you can see it's 4 minutes to prep. And if they're not busy, you can really get your food quite fast. This was during the week, but I think during the weekends they do get really busy. There was about 7 tables occupied downstairs, 4 tables occupied upstairs, and 1 table occupied outside on a Thursday afternoon, just to give you a gauge of what type of feat you can expect. Everything is served in takeaway containers. Nothing is plated or anything like that. This is more a grab and go situation. So that is your pesto sauce, salivating at that moment. The pesto sauce here is the main ingredient is your basil. Absolutely love basil pesto. So it's topped up with some cheese as well. I'm assuming that's coriander, and then it's sealed up. You can enjoy it at home. This is the takeaway, or you guys can try it out. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of the pasta now, obviously, once I was eating it. And I absolutely loved the combination of flavors. So it's a lovely, fresh taste. It's something really, it works so well together. So you need to take all the elements. You need to take in the olives, you need to take in the cocktail tomatoes. And I loved how well the pasta was cooked. I always tend to overboil my pasta, but this was perfection, really perfection. So that was the basil pasta, and I did try out, like I said before, the arrabbiata pasta. I do have a reel up on restaurant reviews by Riz that I did with my previous experience at Relish, so you guys can go and check out the pastas that I was speaking about there. If you want to see a little bit more of the arrabbiata and things like that. So this was the pesto pasta. We also had a chance to meet Natasha. Natasha is one of the top baristas. There's a few baristas there, but I wanted to get Natasha because they said she's the most creative and she's the most outgoing with the creativity and toppings for the pasta. So we had a chance to chat to her as well. So here's what she had to say. With Natasha. Natasha is the best barista here at Relish. Natasha, tell us about Relish and what you guys do here with the hot drinks.
Hi guys, Natasha here. Welcome to Relish. We have coffees, ice cream, salad.
What's your favorite hot drink?
My favorite hot drink is a cortado. It's
Okay.
a coffee, double shot in a smoker.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you for a plain coffee, but make it as fancy as you can because I heard you're the most creative barista here.
Yes, sure.
Natasha is absolutely wonderful. I met Natasha the first time I went to Relish as well. They're very friendly. They guide you around the menu as well. And here's a peep at what our coffee looked like when Natasha was done. So do take a moment to click that picture, tag Relish when you are there. It's really, make a barista's day. They go all out, and the last thing they want to see is you just popping that cap onto the coffee after they took that time to create something magical for you. I absolutely love this one concept that is at Relish, and this is the ice cream concept. It's a really affordable treat that mums can have with their kids. So, this is a make your own ice cream concept, and it's quite affordable. Here you can see all the toppings. They have your flake, your Biscoff, marshmallows, your Astros. They even had mini speckled eggs, crunchy. This is your caramel popcorn, and those were all the hundreds and thousands nuts. Not sure what that was. We'll have to ask Chef Amo. You can see your regular cup is 15 Rand. Your large cup is 22 Rand. And this isn't something that's just for moms. For the kids. Moms, the treats can be for you as well. They have it in beautiful sugar cones. The small one is 15 and your large one is 22 Rand. So a really affordable and really fun treat. So this is when you're doing your ice cream, just try and plan the flavors really well. So they have an assortment of different flavors. Obviously, they change depending on when you go. I tried out the butter caramel, and I thought that the butter caramel would go really well with your Biscoff Lotus crumble and some caramel popcorn. So I know the kids will obviously want to just start throwing a whole lot of different things. It's a fun experience for them, obviously. But for us, just choose your flavors really well. Mine was obviously the toppings that I went for was your lotus, and I went for the caramel popcorn, and the combination of all of it made you feel like I left with like a high class gelato ice cream. I didn't get a chance to actually feature any of the patisserie. There's a fabulous range of patisserie available. I will be sharing it on our socials, but we need to go quickly for an ad break. And then after that, we'll be catching up with Chef Mohammed Patel just after.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
Make a conscious choice, sip for change, and support Palestine Drinks Africa. With every can, you help end the genocide and stand in solidarity with Palestine. Choose between our original or sugar-free options available in a case of 24. Every sip is a step towards justice. Every purchase a powerful message of unity and support for the Palestinian cause. Contact 082 888-1440 or 082-7739-556 today and be part of the change. Palestine Drinks Africa. Sip for change. Liberty for everyone.
Abu Huraira narrated that he heard the Prophet Muhammad, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, say, in black seed there is a healing for every disease except death. Experience the health benefits of this ancient blessed seed by using the Tib Black Seed range. Black seed assists the body to boost immunity, regulate blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, and act as a potent antioxidant. Experience a holistic approach to health by introducing the Tib Black Seed range into your routine. Available in capsules, pure cold-pressed oil, and a vapor rub. Trust Tib Health Sciences for quality black seed products. For more information, visit blackseed.co.za. Available at leading pharmacies.
Education, health, dignity, empowerment.
These wishes all begin with water. Africa Muslims Agency is committed to providing clean water to the thousands who still live without this basic human right. Support us in giving the best of charities. Provide a water well for 16,500 Rand or a borehole for 55,000 Rand in Afghanistan or 65,000 Rand in Africa. Gain Thawabi Jariyah and help communities to reach their full potential. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Yasin Badat Financial Advisory. Are your financial goals feeling out of reach? Yasin Badat Financial Advisory is here to turn your aspirations into achievements. Our dedicated team, armed with a history of success, is ready to guide you through the complex nature of financial and investment planning. Whether you're a seasoned investor or new to the game, our personalized solutions cater to your unique goals and risk appetite. Trust in our commitment to transparency, integrity, and excellence. Ready to unlock a world of financial freedom? Partner with us today. Call Yasin Badat Financial Advisory at +27333462071 or visit www.yasinbadat.com. Yasin Badat Financial Advisory, guiding you to financial success.
Connect and stay ahead with Salam Media. This is Salam Media, coming to you live from South Africa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to Salam Media. This is the second segment, and we're going into the interview with Executive Chef Mohammed Patel from Relish. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallahu khairan for your time and your patience with us. I know some of our videos got omitted during and also due to our time, but inshallah we'll have you back to cover a little bit more about that, inshallah. This is Mohammed Patel. You guys can find him on Instagram as well under Chef Almo. And Mohammed, I want to ask you, looking back at obviously the Indian community and what the Indian men have and their relationship to food is very different from what we see from you. I think a lot of our Indian men love to just be served. We love serving our Indian men, don't get us wrong. But just tell us a little bit more about how did your passion for all of Indian men love food, but what made you want to cook the food? Just tell us a little bit about your personal journey with food.
Okay, perfect. So how I look at it is in an aspect of when it comes to food, every Indian man loves to be served that curry and that rice or whatever the dish is.
Mhm.
I was always drawn to the behind the scenes, the creative side of it, or like
Ah.
what goes into the dish. Whether you're cooking a simple biryani or you're cooking a curry or whatever you're cooking, that all the small details, whether it's cooking the rice and cooking the sauce, all of that drew me as a person. And that's where I found my true passion for it. It's cooking the onion, cooking this, and seeing that feel
Is
and
it
getting to
something
work with
you
these
knew from a young
amazing
age?
ingredients. From a young age, yeah. So from when I was about like 9, 10 years old, I started off, of course, cooking with family, with my mom, all of that. I always was drawn towards the kitchen, and I found the most fun was behind the scenes when someone eats that meal, because we come from a very food orientated family.
Same.
And everything is so cultural. We're always serving good food, serving a
So
dish.
this is
It's
something you knew you were going to go into immediately after your matric certification.
100%. This is something I always wanted to do, and I can be proud of it. I
100%.
cooking
Tell
and cooking for so many people. It's an amazing feeling. We get to nurture thousands and thousands of people.
Mhm.
One small pizza or burger or whatever we make, it's touching someone's life.
Yes, I can definitely vouch for that, just cooking for family. So this must be such an epic feeling for you. Going more into Relish, I don't know how long you are a chef, but tell us more about the inspiration behind starting up Relish. Was this your idea? Do you have partners? Just tell us a little bit more about the startup of Relish.
Okay, so with the startup of Relish, yes, of course, I am a chef. I do have experience in it. For the past 7 years, I've been cooking professionally, wherever it may be. It's some of the best kitchens. I work with some of the best chefs in South Africa. And yeah, I got that culinary experience on that aspect of different cuisines and learning new things. And when it came to Relish, we looked at it and we're like, how do we build a brand that in our halal community, we don't have much. We don't have a lot of places to go to and to go sit and to that's 24 hours even in that space
Definitely not
where we
24
can
hours.
give high quality restaurant quality food at affordable price point and that can speak to everyone because that's the ultimate goal is we're giving quality food in a space, a 24-hour space, and that's what we wanted to build. And yes, of course it had its challenges, but we built it. That's the whole thing that drove us to say, okay, we need to have good food, good customer experience, a nice place to almost get away from all the chaos we deal with in our daily lives. And you just need sometimes need a space to escape. And that's where the whole idea and the concept of Relish like really took off. And that's what we started doing. It's building it like that.
I think definitely what sets Relish aside from absolutely any other halal situation or setup in South Africa, I'm not sure about Cape Town, but in Josie, we do not have something 24/7. So, men with pregnant women, you need to put this on your radar. Those munchies attack at any time. You'll be able to get your wife a really solid something from Relish, whether it's at 4 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock. Even if you're planning an odd girls' night sleepover, I absolutely love those cute tubs of ice cream that I found in your freezer. It's got that whole sleepover, I want to have munchies vibe. So definitely do check out Relish for that. Anytime of the day, 24/7, you're going to find something. They have really cool pre-packed meals. They have on-the-go meals, which you can walk in. They've got pre-packs. It's really something amazing to check out. But I'm also really impressed by the interior and the layout. I absolutely loved your setup, the Relish sign, all of that. Talk us through a little bit more of your aesthetics of the
So
video.
with the aesthetics, how we looked at it is, yeah, you can create a garage or you can create a service station or an eatery. All of this under one roof. So we have a full eatery, we have a service station, and we have the convenience space. And how we designed it, for instance, on the front of it is all futuristic, all with these nice bright lights. And on the inside, it's just subtle. It's calm. You walk in there, it's a different lighting, different feel, different color tones. And that's something where we said, okay, when it comes to the design elements, we'll take it from start to finish and we'll break it down. For instance, our Relish logo and the green with the coppers, it's something that's to us. We have that on our brand design. We love to use the coppers and the greens and all of that. And I think the design elements were so particular the way we chose it. It's just to play with people's emotion. You need to have something that's aesthetically pleasing and also a nice environment. When you walk in, you can sit and relax and forget about all the stress that you deal with in a daily basis, whether it's grabbing a cup of coffee or pizza at night, whatever it is. It's you come into a place to get away. So that's why it was designed in that, with that as the thought.
I love what you said. Like it's the huge contrast between the exterior and the interior. Like guys, if you are only tuned into audio, please do check out our YouTube or our X a little bit later because we do have some content with regards to the interior. So if you guys are following us now, you saw on the outside the exterior, which is obviously linked to the garage. You have these beautiful hexagonal shaped lights, like Mohammed said, creating that futuristic. If there are non-South Africans listening, garage is actually a petrol station. Um, you know, creating that futuristic vibe. But the minute you walk in, it's like I'm home almost. Love the earthy tones, and with the colors, it's really cool what you chose because green is actually a life color, and the green is something that it's supposed to rejuvenate, revitalize. Those are the contrastings between the exterior and the interior. So it's inviting because of the warmth of your interiors, your wooden finishes, all of that. So that's the warmth, the invite, and then obviously the green is to now rejuvenate and revitalize. So absolutely well done on your interior as well.
Thank you.
I didn't manage to really get much content on your menu, and I did actually chat a little bit on the reviews on the margarita pizza. I tried out your roasted veggie a little bit earlier. I tried out your arrabbiata pasta, and this time I tried out the pesto pasta. Would you say my reviews are pretty accurate? And is there
Uh,
anything else that you'd like to add?
yes, I would say your reviews are pretty accurate. Of course, it's a different aspect of food we cook in here. We cook in proper, authentic flavors. Look, I know as an Indian chef or Muslim chef, people are always going to assume that. You go
Where's
down
the
to
ginger garlic?
where's the garlic and the coriander in the pasta?
Yeah.
That's what we don't do. I look at it like in a proper, authentic pasta, a proper, authentic pizza, but of course with a bit of a twist. You have to have a little bit flavors. You have to speak to everyone. Everyone likes chili, or everyone likes a bit of flavor to it on that spiciness. So we have different on our menu. We have different things, and each one is paired so iconically and with perfection. So certain things will have chili, certain things will be to the flavors that you're looking for, and then other stuff will be completely different. Like our Wagyu cheeseburger or our something you need to give a try. It's something unique. It's different. Also, like our pastas, proper authentic Italian flavors, high quality ingredients, proper quality cheeses going into it, so that I can guarantee it's.
I can vouch for the quality. I loved the pesto flavors. I loved your olive. You could taste the quality on that. You can get a horrid olive, and that can ruin
Yeah, like ruins it completely.
absolutely everything. Just a quick recommendation from you for those who actually like chili. Just top of your head, what would you recommend for that?
I would recommend maybe trying out chicken peri peri pizza or Mexican pizza. It does have chili. And then, of course, on the pasta, if you do want an extra chili, ask the cashiers or someone in front that you'd like to have extra chili, and then we can always add it to it. But yeah, like this, it's so difficult in a space like this to just go and put too much chili into it, because you have kids that come in here, you have people that don't eat chili. So I have to essentially cater for everyone. And if you're someone who does enjoy a little more spice, please do ask us to add extra chili, and we'll gladly assist you with that.
I see your pizza chefs as well as you all recommended this chicken piri pizza.
Oh, it's good. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves the chicken piri piri, the Mexican,
I think I have
our normal margarita, and then of course if you want something vegetarian, our veg option is really good.
roasted
It's like
veg was great. They what was the orange? Was it butternut? What was
so we got butternut on the thing. It's something different. Not everyone would do a pizza and add butternut to it, but it's how you play with the flavors.
It
They got a
worked
nice Mediterranean flavor to it. You got the
Yes.
olives, the butternuts, the sun-dried tomatoes with it, but of like a sumac dressing on top, which just ties it all
Oh,
in.
it was
So
amazing.
that's a good
So the
pizza.
first time I went through, I went with the roasted veggie. I obviously wanted to give you guys more of what a margarita is, because the toppings is, of course, depending on a person's own personal preference,
Correct.
what you people like. So I think we all should definitely go and try out the chicken piri piri next, inshallah.
Try out every pizza. They're all good.
Yes, absolutely. Chef, let us know what your hopes are for Relish in the future, because I'm truly blown away. Your marketing is top notch.
Thank you.
Everything is looking absolutely great. What can we expect from Relish in the future?
Relish, I look at it as a place to get away. I look at for our guests to come in here and to say, okay, you know what, this is a nice space. We can come in the morning, do our work if you need to. If you're working from home, you need to grab a quick coffee, or you want to grab a late night snack, whether it's on the convenience side, you're looking for flowers, middle of the night, we got you covered. And that's
Had a
what I
fight
look
with
at.
when you had a fight with your wife, Relish got you.
Exactly. You have a fight with your wife and you need to
Do
make up.
the pizza and the
Do-
flowers.
Definitely do both. Get a box of chocolates as well.
Yes.
Sure, thank you later.
So I think
So
Relish
I look
is
at it as a
the gem.
space for people to grow. also look at it as a place to bring in a lot of youth and a lot of younger
And that's
generation.
what I did. I did see that. I saw a lot of the youngsters. I saw people with their uniforms coming through as well, just coming to relax. I love that they're so chilled out. They're enjoying the relaxation. You mentioned you can come through and work. Do you have internet available for your guests as well?
Not at the moment. We're still busy, of course, with that, but it's a nice place to maybe if you're in the morning and you're having a quick meeting or you come here together, you can clearly stop and enjoy that. And yeah, we are busy with a lot of things on that aspect and see how we can
Inshallah, inshallah.
inshallah in the near future. And we look to grow this brand and make it a full halal operation. A space like this hasn't been done. No one has done a store like this. And yeah, let's see how it goes. It's also a place to grow the youth. I always said that. So a lot of like my staff, I try to get a younger generation of staff in, and also get. There's so many people in this Muslim community that are aspiring chefs, or they're learning, or they're still studying, and they need a place to go to learn. Like they can't go to certain spaces because it's not halal at the end of the day. And I know what it's like to work in a non-halal place, in the environments. And this is the space where we can promote them and teach them and guide them. And yeah, it's just giving back to the next generation.
I absolutely loved your final note that you shared. That's what Reviews by Riz is all about. It's building a Muslim community that works within the ethos of Islam. And, creating a space like this is definitely needed. I have been in the restaurant reviews for the last 2.5 years. So I can definitely echo what Muhammad is saying, that there isn't something like this. Definitely not in Josie. I haven't really ventured out of Josie, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to the halal 24/7, your convenience store, everything you need, one stop. It's definitely something to go through, check it out, and go and see Relish. It's worth it. The pizza is fabulous. You got my 10 out of 10 for that. Absolutely. The margaritas are fantastic. Your vegetarian was absolutely amazing. So inshallah, I'm looking forward to trying the chicken pizza. I want to come through for some burgers because that's also coming through, highly recommended, as well as I think it was a shish kebab or
Oh,
shish
shish kebab wrap. That's something that speaks to me personally. It's very close to what I created on the menu. It's something I can show my heritage, show my culture, and be proud of it.
Oh, okay, cool. Definitely gonna come through, guys. Make sure you're following all our socials. If you want to keep in touch with Relish, they are also on Instagram as well as Chef Almo. Do check them out on Instagram, and check out Restaurant Reviews by Riz as well as Salam Media Lifestyle. We'll be giving you all the updates with a lot more that we weren't able to fit into our which was supposed to be a half-hour session. But Jazakallah khair, Muhammad, for joining us. And guys, till next week's restaurant review and reviews with Riz, it's Jazakallah khair for all our listeners. We'll see you next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.